Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I want to appreciate you so much because of your great support. Please consider subscribing to this channel. Pauline NJOROGE has come out to release a Statehouse shocker meeting that William Ruto conducted yesterday during morning hours before he, of course, fly to Ethiopia when it comes to African Union Summit. I want us to read whatever Pauline NJOROGE is saying, and this is whatever, of course, she has posted, of course, in her Facebook timeline. This is whatever he's saying, the way I'm going to display on the screen. Early Thursday morning, President Ruto had special guests in Statehouse, Nairobi. They include Jubilee Party legislatures and the party leadership both at the management level and the NEC. The purpose of this visit was to update the president on the progress the group has made in the coup that they had currently undertaking at the party. The president listened and commended them for the vigorous effort and the dedication they have shown in steering his agenda of frustrating and kicking out Uhuru's allies from the party leadership. He told them that it will be a tough fight, but encouraged them, of course, not give up as they have his full support. And he will be with them all the way, even if the case reaches the highest court in the land. He, however, advised them not to be too fast in withdrawing the party from Azimio to join the Kenya Kwanza alliance, as people will easily conclude he is behind the move, yet he doesn't want, of course, to be publicly associated with this. For the legislatures, the president promised that he would help them secure positions in strategic parliamentary committees through, though he did not give a timeline. After the meeting, the 40 plus people in attendance were each given, of course, 50 Kenya shillings. And the president promised to hold a meeting with them again soon. There were no photos taken as some individuals in the party's management level did not want their presence at the meeting. No. They were, of course, employed courtesy of Uhuru, so their actions are hunting them. That is whatever Pauline NJOROGE has come out to release. Now, it is very clear that William Ruto is behind all these dramas in Jubilee Party. We were being told that William Ruto is not comfortable with Jubilee at all being in Azimio. And of course, the presence of Jubilee Party in Azimio is creating a certain, of course, panic mode, of course, towards the Kenya Kwanza government. Because as far as they are concerned, there is a possibility, of course, of the ground in Mount Kenya region being hostile ground, where they're thinking if any party that is, of course, at least having strength in Azimio, and it is a political party from Mount Kenya region, then there is a possibility of hungry and angry hustlers from Mount Kenya region and some leaders that will feel like they're being sabotaged, frustrated in Kenya Kwanza or UDA joining Jubilee Party, because they know Jubilee Party might have, of course, leaders vying with this Jubilee Party in Mount Kenya region. They want that Mount Kenya to be purely UDA. And do you understand why? Of course, the reason why William Ruto is busy kicking Uhuru Kenyatta in Jubilee Party and, of course, his allies. Initially, we were being told that William Ruto was the Jubilee, and when Jubilee was being, of course, prepared, he was the key ally and member of Jubilee Party. At that time, Uhuru Kenyatta decided to kick him out. This is now another revenge strategy of William Ruto to ensure that Uhuru Kenyatta is not going to have this political party in his hand. And that is why he is busy consolidating these leaders from Mount Kenya region, even those who are close allies close ally to Uhuru Kenyatta. And that is why this meeting that happened yesterday, as per what we have seen and the report from Pauline NJOROGE, remember when you've seen whatever Pauline NJOROGE is saying, Pauline NJOROGE, she's a close ally to Uhuru Kenyatta, leave alone even Azimio. She is a close ally to Jubilee Party, and she is a member of Jubilee Party. And when it comes to, of course, marketing and also strategizing in Jubilee Party, Pauline NJOROGE were among those people that were, of course, selling the agenda of Jubilee Party. So when you see Pauline NJOROGE coming out to leak this statement, it is 100% sure true. Because these people are now fighting day in, day out to ensure that Jubilee Party not only is going to be scattered, but also to come from Azimio, of course, La Moja. We are being told that these members of parliament, they were given 50,000 Kenya shillings each. 50,000 Kenya shillings each. To, of course, to motivate them. And again, I read a certain statement here that the president listened and commended them for the vigorous effort and the dedication they have shown in steering his agenda of frustrating and kicking out Uhuru's allies from the party leadership. He told them that it will be a tough fight. He understands that it will be a tough fight because he knows that these people are not owning the Jubilee Party. There are owners that are just keeping quiet. But encourage them not to give up, as they have his full support. And he will be with them and all the way, even if, of course, case reaches the highest court in the land. It means that William Ruto is already prepared. If anyone will go out or come to, of course, to start going to court to protect Jubilee Party, of course, they are ready to defend and also to scatter Jubilee Party. The strategy that William Ruto is also displaying is that he wants that if there was a possibility of Jubilee Party mobilizing and also starting a strategy to, of course, revamping Jubilee Party, could have, of course, been a stress to William Ruto. So he doesn't want that this Jubilee Party to revamp. As he continue with these dramas, he is busy, of course, scattering Jubilee, and their attention is not towards revamping Jubilee Party. And that is why, as these members, 40 plus members of Jubilee, some of them are elected member of parliament, nominated one, and some are loyal to Uhuru Kenyatta and Jubilee Party, but they are not elected or nominated. So a scenario there is William Ruto is not just working with these people. It is a strategy to ensure that there is no activity so-called revamping Jubilee Party. Because if truly Jubilee Party will be revamped in Mount Kenya region, then he is fearing that there is a possibility of Jubilee Party being another alternative political party in Mount Kenya region, which those who will not, of course, agree with the UDA party, they will join Jubilee Party, which according to William Ruto, he doesn't want that activity to continue. And that is why he's busy collecting and mobilizing these so-called members of Jubilee to ensure that even if financing them and promoting them the way he gave them, of course, 50,000 Kenyan shillings each, this is about 40 plus. But the number that is actually written here, it is 40. 40 plus 40 times 50. It is about 2 million. William Samoei Ruto used 2 million. William Ruto used 2 million to, of course, interact with these members of Jubilee to ensure that they're going to, of course, distract Jubilee and also to ensure that Jubilee is going to be no more. And you know the strategy there is that after Jubilee has taken over by these so-called members that met William Ruto yesterday, then the plan next is to fold this Jubilee Party so that these leaders can join UDA. And that is where frustration is starting. But again, when you look, these people are so panicked because they're not sure whatever they're doing is right or wrong. So, ladies and gentlemen, what are your thoughts? In accordance to what we are being told, Drop your opinion at the comment section below. Otherwise, I want to appreciate you so much because of great support. Please consider subscribing, liking, commenting, and sharing this video. Bye bye till you meet on another video.